Pop Squat, coming at ya. Hey everybody, please like, subscribe, and share. I did it at the beginning this time. Yeah, you know the drill. I would appreciate it. We're going to listen to Lil Tjay today, another Lil name. I just can't get away from him. Why is that nickname so popular in hip-hop? I just hate the name, word, Lil. Lil. I even have an Aunt Lil. I didn't know her. Lil Tjay is otherwise known as, or born, why am I hiccuping all of a sudden? Tion Jaden Merritt. Tion is kind of a neat name. Maybe it's Tione, but I doubt that. It's Tione. Tion, I don't know. Born in 2001, which is crazy. That's actually when I moved to Seattle. Known professionally as Lil Tjay, oh, I just made that go away, is an American rapper and singer. He rose to prominence in 2018 with his song Resume, or Resume. I also don't know that. And signed to Columbia Records later that year. Yeah, that's a really funny name for a song, because unless you have heard it pronounced, you don't know what it means. And it could be either, right? Because it could be his resume, like he is submitting his resume, but that's not the song we're listening to. He was signed to Columbia Records later that year. His stage name is derived from the first letter of his first name and first three letters of his middle name. TJ. Oh, got it. I was thinking Lil. Yeah, okay, I'm smart. Early life. Merritt was born in the Bronx borough of New York City. He was raised by a single mother and had two younger siblings in what is described as a roomy apartment. Described by who? That's weird. Merritt called himself the problematic child out of the three, as he would often get himself into petty robberies. He would often commit petty robberies and school fights. That's an interesting way to phrase things. At the age of 15, Merritt was arrested for one of his robberies and was sentenced to a year in a youth detention center. That sucks. Where he would begin to write raps. They included one of the hit songs, the first one, Resume/Resume, I don't know, which he released on SoundCloud. So that's actually kind of interesting that he started writing in jail. Or in a detention center. Sorry, we don't put children in jail. Because obviously the kid was smart/creative/ frustrated/ black, so he was crapped on by the system, didn't have multiple parents in the household. I won't even say a father figure, because lesbians raise kids a lot better than anybody else. Look it up. And yeah, I mean, I guess it was eventually a good thing that he got caught and went to the detention center. I don't really believe that. I think he may have eventually figured out on his own that he needed to get stuff out of his system. And I think it's fantastic that somebody with this background, and this could be for any rapper or any profession even, when they're this talented, haven't heard his stuff yet, but I'm assuming he's talented since he's been signed, when they find the thing that they want to do, they excel at it. And the fact that all they have to do is be creative themselves and be able to, in his case, rap as well as write, is fantastic. I love that people can pull themselves out of the gutter, in some cases literally, with just their brain and their voice, and it's incredible. I wish I could sing. Maybe I could drag myself out of this gutter. Let's jump in here. This song is from, that is a good question. We are going to listen to the song Move Right, which we should definitely not do as a country, because we've done that enough. Move Right was on which album? 2021, maybe? Tracks? Do we have tracks on here? Alright, so I guess there's one called Move. Move On. He's got a lot of Move. Interesting. Let's look at the other album. Sorry, I should have looked this up beforehand, but now I'm kind of curious as to... Well, I don't see it here either. Maybe it was on that other one. So I will look up exactly when this song came out. Let's just jump in here. It is 3 minutes and 36 seconds. This is Lil Tjay with Move Right. I already checked the sound. Very, sort of an Eagles sound to that guitar in the beginning, which is an interesting choice.
I got some real going on time. I know a real nigga from the side. I know some big boys.
Oh, I like his voice. It's higher than I would have thought, but it's super clean and clear. I really like his voice. Very cool.
I got some real going on time. I know a real nigga from the side. I know some big boys getting big bag, cause the real shorts don't decline. I got a big piece on my neck. You know the jewels dance when it shine. They hate to see a young nigga flash. I had to move right when it's time. I know some real going on time. I know some real niggas by the sign. I know some big boys getting big check, cause the real shorts don't decline. I got a big piece on my neck. You know the jewels dance when it shine. They hate to see a young nigga flash. I had to move right when it's time. I had to boss up and get in my mansion. Too old to be taking them chances. Wasn't settling being a broke boy. All the drip on my body expanses. That's why I really came up from the trenches. I remember us hopping on Francis. I remember the day I got Santas. I remember some shit I can't mention. Always knew I was when I was destined. Pop out noodles, I know I'm Justin. See I be on your shorty, she section. Throw 100 aside and I'm investing. Getting money.
So one of the things I think is kind of funny is he said something about, like, I knew I was gonna be great or something like that. Everybody thinks that, and it doesn't turn out to be true, just so you know. Yes, you're all special individual people who are unique in all of creation. Nobody cares. I hope you accept that into your head. Nobody gives a shit. You have to do stuff in order to get ahead, and even then you can have it all turn to crap. So I love that this guy's successful, but we all think that. We all think we're gonna do this by the time we're 21 or 25 or 30 or whatever, and very few people get to. So figure out how you're gonna be happy.
Money or something I'm besting. Don't compare me to other contestants. Commissary I'm sending through.
And yeah, I'm totally talking to myself because my life is terrible.
Westerns. SB niggas know what I'm rapping. No, no. Really drive on king. These shits no game. Fuck all this pain. I got trauma inside of my brain. Getting this money.
Love his voice, and I can tell he knows he has a really interesting sound to it, because he just changed it up for this little section right here, where he almost sort of blends the words together a little bit, and it's super, super neat sounding. I mean, it sounds a little... God, I hate the words I first come up with, but it sounds kind of whiny. And I don't have any problem with that. Whiny is not a judgment in this case. That's just where it hits my ear, but it's super effective because you pay attention to it, and you almost can't not listen to the song because he has that voice, and he uses it incredibly well.
I was destined. Pop out noodles, I know I'm Justin. See I be on your shorty, she section. Throw 100 aside and I'm
right here.
Getting money or something, I'm besting. Don't compare me to other contestants. Commissary I'm sending through Westerns. SB niggas know what I'm rapping. No, no. Really drive on king.
This.
These shits no game. Fuck all this pain. I got trauma inside of my brain. Getting this money, I gotta maintain. Don't you run up on me, I got aim. RP right in front of your name. When you really were playing them games. I waited a long, long time. That's the reason.
Alright, that was a super cheesy effect, having his image drop out of screen. Oh, I missed it.
Couple niggas try to block my shine. Work hard and I got what's mine. I've been waiting for a long, long time. Don't start trying to call my line. Like, stop with the fake stuff and the fake love. We gon' all be fine. I'm doing time. I know a real nigga from the side. I know some big boys get big bag, cause the real shorts don't decline. I got a big piece on my neck. You know the jewels dance when it shine. They hate to see a young nigga flash. I had to move came right in my hands. 17, but I know I'm the man. I'm chasing this money, you don't understand. I was down on my ass, had to bust a leg. Someone go tell them haters to suck a dick. Bitches all on my body, I'm loving it. If I fuck it one time and I'm dubbing it. Her niggas really coming for my neck. I heard they second guessing who the best. Her niggas really out here trying to flex. I heard what you got and I wasn't impressed. I'm just a hungry nigga from the ass. You just a dummy nigga making less. Niggas gon' hate to see a nigga win. They watching my body, I keep me intact. Bitch in the kitchen whipping like a chef. I done got tunnel vision, it's the best. I'ma just keep on working and progress. I'ma just keep on jugging and finesse. I don't know why these niggas just hate on me. You don't think it's my time to just wait on me. I don't care, better get out my way, homie. You ain't tryna get shot in your face, shawty. I got some real going doing time. I know a real nigga from the side. I know some big boys getting big bag, cause the real shorts don't decline. I got a big piece on my neck. You know the jewels dance when it shine. It hit to see a young nigga flash. I had to move right when it's time. I know some real going doing time. I know some real niggas by the sign. I know some big boys getting big check, cause the real shorts don't decline. I got a big piece on my neck. You know the jewels dance when it shine. It hit to see a young nigga flash. I had to move right when it's time.
Yeah, great song. I mean, it just sounds fantastic. I'm totally there for this song. And it's funny because near the end he's like flipping us off and all that sort of stuff, and I was like, okay, yeah, like whatever. But I can tell, like, even when he's dancing around the car with his buddies, they were having a ball doing this. And this song is very much an I'm awesome song, right? I mean, he's talking about sleeping with girls once and throwing them away and blah blah blah. I mean, and that's what the whole thing is, and that's fine. It's a whole genre of rap music, but it's he's having a ball. Like I can like even this picture right here on the screen, he's got that little bit of a smile. Like all I can think is he's thinking, "Holy shit! Like I've got this car and I'm at this mansion and we're filming a video that's gonna like." Insane, right? For what is he, probably 2021 when this is being done? Absolutely nuts. So much fun. And there's no way that he wasn't just having a blast with this, and it's great to see. And I like the song. I really do. I would listen to more by this guy right now. Very cool. Thank you for recommending this. I'm not sure who did or what it was in response to, but I had it in highlighted, so that told me it was something I was interested in. Can you tell I probably have ADHD because I don't organize things? Well, not for the channel, at least. There we go. Lil Tjay, Pop Squat. Check it out. Please like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate it very much. Now I will hit the button.